Right leg up, breathe in. Let's go ahead and settle into a pigeon pose here. Swing your right shin forward, turn the right knee out wide, slide your left toes back. Come onto the hips. If your right hip here is really high off the ground like this, then you can slide a block here underneath your right hip, or you can roll a towel. You can stuff a pillow underneath. Anything that will allow you to keep the hips here in neutral, right, rather than having a big opening of the left hip because you're dumping your weight onto the right side. Keep that neutral. Come on down. Drop onto your forearms, drop onto your chest, your forehead, whatever it is. And then take a few breaths here so that you can allow your body to enter into the shape with no rush, with kindness, with patience. And if you feel that you need something more still today, you can stay here in your regular pigeon. But if you want to add on a twist, as we've been doing today, lift back up onto your palms, reach your left arm up, thread the needle, left arm underneath the right armpit, drop on down. Again, feel free here to slide a block or a pillow or a towel folded to support the cheek and the temple. Reach your right arm up, bend the right elbow, drop the right hand to your low back here for the half bind. And if you can, the right peace fingers can grab to the right big toe. And then you can bend this left elbow again, left hand to your right shoulder, press the shoulder back, find that twist. Think about the right knee energetically drawing back as you hug the right hip back in towards center. Really beautiful. Breathe fully. See if you can find more softness anywhere. And here, as we're all tangled up, let's start to unravel it all. It's what I feel like I'm doing all the time. Just untangling myself, my thoughts, working myself back up into another knot, and then untangling that one, unraveling, release your left hand, release your right hand, right palm down, lift back up, free yourself up from that knot, and then swing your left leg around in front of you for a Janu Sirsasana. Sole the right foot, inner left thigh, left hand behind you, right arm up. Take a twist, drop your way all the way down, fold. Hands can come to your calf, ankle, shin, foot, whatever it is that you want to hang on to here. And take that bow into yourself. Drop the right ribs even more, let them get heavy so that the chest twists more towards the inner left leg. And then see if you can melt into yourselves here. Bathe in the freedom. Good. Lift back up. Reach your left knee into your chest, right hand outside your front foot. Press the foot forward. Stay here, or reach your left arm back. If you want, you can gaze towards the back hand here. Find the big old twist here. So you can find the broadness here into the chest as much as you can. So puff up the heart, press forward through that foot, and reach back through the left hand a lot. Good. And then cross your left hand here over the right wrist, grab to the opposite side of the front foot, and then lift up through the heel even more. If you want, you can drop your head in towards your shin or your knee. All right, it's just a different variation of Janu Sirsasana, going even deeper. Great. Release it down. And then step your left foot down, actually, and put your fingertips right behind you. And then you're going to take a 3-point tabletop. Lift up through the seat, reach up through the right foot, press up through the right heel, press up through the chest and the belly. Nice. Both feet down, drop hips, cross the shins, walk or jump it back. One more vinyasa if you want it, or straight into down dog if you're all good. And then from there, last side, left leg up. Slide the shin forward. Turn the knee out wide. Set up with support. Anything that you need here under the left hip. Block, pillow, rolled towel, tent up through the hands. And then spill your belly and your chest forward. Come onto your forearms. Put blocks under the forearms if this is intense and you need to bring the ground a little higher up towards you. Or elbows wide. Drop on down. First, giving yourself time to settle into the basic foundation of the shape before adding on anything else. If we don't create that sturdy foundation for anything that we do, how can we expect anything after that to be successful? The organs inside getting massaged as the belly rises and falls against your left leg. And if you're content here in the stillness, this is where you'll stay. If you took the twist on the other side, go ahead and lift back up onto your palms, rise the chest, reach your right arm up, open the chest, thread the right arm here underneath the left, come onto the outer shoulder, support under the cheek and the temple if the head doesn't drop to the ground. Right, and then left arm up, fold your left hand to your low back here. If you can take the peace fingers will bind to the left big toe. If this is intense, you'll stay. If you're going further, bend your right elbow, right hand, left shoulder. Use this hand to open the chest up. Reach the left shoulder up through the pressure of the right palm, spreading upwards. And then keep pressing down into your right shoulder so you have that sturdy foundation. Keep pressing down into the entire top of the foot, the right foot here. So your right big toe is still gluing down. And then maybe the chin will sneak towards the left shoulder here to help you twist even more. Your eyes will close here. Breathe big, breathe generously. Experience every sensation here in the shape that you can find. You have to go looking for it, search with intention. Right? And from this knot that you put yourself into, you have the power to take yourself out of it and unravel yourself, untangle yourself. Release your right hand down to the ground. Release your left arm up. Plant your left palm back down. Press onto your right hand. Lift up through the chest. Proud pigeon here. Swing your right leg around in front of you. And there you are, free once again. Sole of the left foot, inner right thigh. Little twist towards your right leg. Tent right fingertips behind you. Left arm up. Fold your way down. Drop with the belly, then the heart, then the mind. Spill over your leg. Hands will find whatever they organically do. Janu Sirsasana. Press down into the right knee even more. Soften into the shoulders, soften into the space between the shoulder blades. Let the back body melt into the front body. Let the front body melt into the right thigh. Let the top of the thigh dissolve down into the bone, and let the bone press down into the back of the skin of your leg. And then free up your hands wherever they are. Roll your way back up to sit. Left knee stays where it is. Bring your right knee up into your chest. Left hand's going to grab to the outer edge, pinky toe side of your right foot. Support with the right hand and stretch your right leg long. This might already be enough. Reach up through the chest here, right? If you notice that you're doming down, think about belly pressing up. Reach up through the heart. And if you're taking the twist, right arm back. Broad through
the front of the chest. Stretch your hands in opposite directions as much as you can. Puff up the heart even more. Gaze might be back. And then cross your right hand here over the front wrist. Grab to the inside of the front foot. Puff up the chest first once again, and then pull up through your hands to lift the heel even higher. This may be enough for you, or you can start to drop your head on in towards the long right leg, towards the knee, towards the shin. At the same time, even though you're dropping the head in, can you keep reaching the chest up? Right, so don't dump into the low back here. Let it stay broad and strong. Let that support the shape. Amazing. Release your hands. Bend the right knee. Step your right foot down. Hands behind the hips. Fingertips point forward. Kick your left leg straight up towards the sky as you take a tabletop 3 points. Both feet down. Open the heart. Open the shoulders. Rock it around there a little. Hips on down. Paschimottanasana, final bow of the shape. Down, arms up, legs long, flex the feet, fold into yourselves, let go. True art of surrender here. Even let the head go. Hands once again connecting to whatever they do, the ground, the calf, the ankles, the heels. Doesn't matter. Even this forward fold, can there be an element of a back bend? Heart can reach forward, seat can reach back, even though you're bowing deeply. Right? It doesn't have to be one or the other. Suffering doesn't have to end for happiness to begin. Good. Release your hands, roll your way up, come onto your back side, lay down on your mat. Draw your legs long in front of you, draw your arms long next to you, right? The palms will face up next to the torso. The hands will be separated away from the hips. The feet will be at least hips width. It's Shavasana. That's where you're headed. And if there is anything that is really calling to you that you need, you'll give that to yourself now. But if you feel that you're ready for stillness, final corpse pose, Shavasana. Close your eyes, curl the fingertips open with no effort. Just let it be natural. Toes just drop out wide to the side. A very gentle external rotation of the leg bones. And now we'll let the front body collapse into the bones. The bones will collapse into the back body. The skin will sink down into the mat. Letting everything just trickle down, waterfall effect, as you pour yourself back into your being. And your eyes are closed. Those two eyes that you're given to guide you through the external, turn them off for a moment, and then switch on that internal eye, third eye, right between the eyebrows, the one that guides you through the internal. And take a full breath in and hold the breath at the top. Inhale, 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 hold so much that the lungs feel like they just can't take any more. And then sip in a little bit more air and a little bit more air and hold, right? You are always capable of more than you think you are. Make a huge sound as you sigh that out. Ha! Let the burdens dissolve out of you with that breath. Let them ride the wave from the internal into the external. Goodbye. And then commit here into the stillness. Let the happiness wash over your body. Let the happiness travel with your breath to all the parts that need it. Become so still. that you may start to question your existence anymore. Stay longer if you need. If you're ready to come out of it, full breath in through the nose, inhale into the lungs, get generous, get full, get happy. Gentle sigh out through the lips, release the tension, release the suffering. Eyes stay closed, bend your knees one at a time and step your feet back into the mat. Connect your own roots down into the earth. Trust that you have that sturdy foundation, that you've done the work to prepare yourself to build upwards and onwards. Reach your arms long over your head, tilt over onto your right side, and just hold yourself here for a moment. Enjoy the freedom when everything has unraveled, when you've picked apart the tangles of your thoughts and your mind that make you feel stressed or anxious or panic. Some of those deepest knots, the most complex ones, take time and patience to undo. Hands find the earth. Press your way back up to sit. Keep the eyes closed here. Sukhasana, your comfortable seat. Draw your hands into a prayer at the center of your chest. Anjali Mudra, the hand gesture of gratitude. Honor yourself in your process and your practice. It's okay to not feel happy all the time. Suffering doesn't have to end for happiness to begin, though. Everything is a work in progress. Everything has its ups and downs. Know when you're down, there will be an up in your future. Full breath in to seal in the practice. Let the final sound of the om really resonate there and vibrate on the lips. 3 sounds to om: ah, o, the creation, the sustaining, and the breaking through. Full breath in. Slide your prayer up to your third eye. Bow your way all the way down. Honor yourself. Honor the practice. Honor your teachers. Honor each other. A big namaste to all of you. Thank you so much for showing up in the practice. If you're feeling tangled, if you're feeling knots in your mind through thoughts that aren't serving you and they're getting you into this big old blah, slowly untangle, slowly unravel. Take your time. Find that happiness again. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.